Live from the WAME News Center, this is the 6 o'clock news. Iredell County's trusted news leader with Bryson Davis.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. This is the WAME 6 o'clock news. I'm Emily Sigmon, filling in for Bryson Davis this evening. We begin tonight with a drug arrest in Catawba County. A Statesville woman is behind bars after Hickory Police Department says she was found in possession of fentanyl. Officers arrested 31-year-old Breanne Buckles earlier today. Authorities say Buckles, who listed an address in South Miller Avenue in Statesville, is charged with possession of fentanyl and possession of drug paraphernalia. Police say she was taken into custody without incident and transported to the Catawba County Detention Facility. She was booked under a $2,500 secured bond. Court records show Buckles was rescheduled to appear in district court today. The arrest comes as law enforcement agencies across the region continue to warn about the dangers of fentanyl, a powerful synthetic opioid linked to a growing number of overdoses and drug-related deaths. The case remains pending in district court. Weeks after he was first reported missing, the search continues for 13-year-old Jonathan "Johnny" Morales of China Grove. The Rowan County Sheriff's Office says Morales was last seen in late December after leaving his home on Sylvan Road. When he failed to return, his family reported him missing, prompting an investigation that now spans multiple counties. Deputies have described the case as a runaway investigation. Early information indicated Morales may have been in the Gastonia area, but authorities say they have not been able to confirm his current location or who he may be with. As concerns continue to grow, additional state and federal resources have been brought in to assist with the search. Investigators say they are actively following up on tips and leads as they work to locate the teen safely. Morales is described as approximately 5 feet, 2 inches tall, weighing about 125 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Law enforcement officials stress that time matters in missing juvenile cases and are urging anyone with information, no matter how small, to come forward. Anyone who may have seen Johnny Morales or knows where he might be is asked to contact the Rowan County Sheriff's Department immediately. The investigation remains active. 2 young lives lost, one ordinary night turned tragic. How a deadly crash is still affecting an entire community after the break.
As a teacher, I should know the answers, but with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, answers don't come easy. Steroids made my gut feel better, but they brought symptoms and risks of their own. A friend told me about the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, and they helped me find a specialist. We talked through the pros and cons and landed on a new treatment. I feel like the guy with answers again. Don't wait. Make sure you have the latest info and the best plan for you. Spill your guts. Learn more at spillyourguts.org.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
In the days since a deadly crash on Amity Hill Road, the impact has reached far beyond the stretch of pavement where 2 young lives were lost. North Carolina State Highway Patrol says the late-night wreck claimed the lives of 20-year-old Fletcher Mark Daniel Harris of Catawba and 19-year-old Skylar Nicole Provenza of Statesville. Investigators say a pickup truck crossed the center line and struck their vehicle head-on. As details of the crash became public, grief quickly spread through the schools, workplaces, churches, and neighborhoods connected to the 2 victims. Friends and classmates describe Harris and Provenza as young people just beginning their adult lives, full of plans that will now never be realized. Along Amity Hill Road in Cleveland, a growing memorial marks the spot where the crash occurred. Flowers, candles, and handwritten notes line the roadside. Some visitors stop briefly. Others linger, many shaken by how ordinary the night was before tragedy struck. The loss has also reignited conversations across Iredell and surrounding counties about impaired driving and roadway safety, particularly on rural roads where high speeds and limited lighting leaves little room for error. Several residents say the road has long been a concern, while others say the crash has changed how they think about everyday drives. State troopers say the driver of the pickup truck, 37-year-old Juan Alvarado Aguilar, faces multiple charges, including felony death by vehicle and driving while impaired. The investigation remains ongoing. For now, families and friends are left navigating grief that arrived suddenly and violently. In a close-knit community, the loss of two young people have left silence many say will not fade quickly. Statesville Police Department say a man who has been the subject of an active search by his family has now been located and is safe. Police confirmed that 33-year-old Demario Patrick has been found. Officers say they made contact with his mother, Loretta Patrick, and informed her of the update. Authorities say Demario was safe at the time he was located and told his mother he would reach out to her as soon as possible. As of publication, family members say they had not yet spoken with him directly. Patrick was last in contact with family on January 10th, prompting growing concern after several days passed without communication. Relatives described the silence as highly unusual, noting that he typically stayed in regular contact with his ex-wife and other family members. During the search, family members said Patrick had been staying in Statesville after previously living in Mooresville. He was reportedly seen near the 5th Street area earlier this month. Flyers were distributed and family members canvassed local businesses and shelters in an effort to locate him. Police have not released additional details about where Patrick was found or the circumstances surrounding his location, citing privacy considerations. His family says they are relieved to know he is safe and hope to speak with him soon. We will continue to update this story as more information becomes available. A new safety warning involving child car seats and vehicles you may be driving right now. We'll explain what to look for and ahead, what winter weather could mean for your weekend plans. Stay with us.
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut, the one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
New data from Carfax shows that nearly 1 million vehicles currently on U.S. roads have open recalls involving defective child seat anchor systems, raising concerns about the safety of young passengers. The recall involves problems with latch systems, which stands for lower anchors and tethers for children. The system, required in most vehicles since 2003, is designed to secure child safety seats using built-in metal anchors and tethers instead of seat belts. When working properly, latch systems help keep child seats firmly in place, especially during a crash. According to the analysis, hundreds of thousands of vehicles have been recalled in recent years due to defects in these anchoring systems. Reported issues include faulty welds, misaligned anchors, and protective coatings that can interfere with proper installation. The problems span multiple automakers and model years. Carfax officials say the scope of the issue makes it especially important for parents and caregivers to check their vehicles. Safety experts warn that even small defects in child seat anchors can reduce the effectiveness of a car seat during a collision. Studies have also shown that improper installation of child restraints remain common, underscoring the importance of both functional equipment and correct use. Drivers are encouraged to check whether their vehicle has an open recall and to schedule repairs promptly. Under federal law, manufacturers are required to fix safety recalls at no cost to the vehicle owners. Residents in Iredell County are being advised to stay weather aware as forecasters track a system that could bring winter conditions this weekend. Temperatures are expected to fall into the 20s and low 30s from Friday night through Sunday, with overnight lows possibly dipping into the teens. If moisture reaches the area during that time, snow or a wintry mix could develop. Forecast models continue to show varying outcomes, and meteorologists say small shifts in the system's timing or track could make a big difference locally. What is more of a concern is the cold air. Even light precipitation could create slick spots, especially on bridges and untreated roads. We'll keep a close eye on the forecast and continue to update you through the week. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll continue bringing you the stories that matter right here at home. I'm Emily Sigmon for WAME News. Have a good night.
Stay informed. Stay ahead. WAMEnews.com. Social